to me, systemic change is an approach to change that acknowledges the complexity of the way the world really works. A lot of times people contrast it with piecemeal or one step at a time change. It's like evolution versus revolution. So systemic change is revolution, but it's not chaotic. It's more like three-dimensional chess, in that more like three-dimensional chess than tic-tac-toe. So a lot of people go at approaching a problem with, you know, I'll do this, and oops, that happened, I'll do this. And there's not a lot of forward planning, and there aren't a lot of options, but the real world doesn't work like that. And especially something like education. If you want to change a culture or you want to change a complex organization, you have to acknowledge the complexity, and you have to, as in playing chess, you have to move several pieces in a coordinated way, and you have to respond to changes while you're doing that. So you develop a strategy, but while you're implementing your strategy, the situation changes. So systemic change is really a process that looks at what are those dimensions that I need to be thinking about. And not just me, you know, what are those dimensions that we need to be thinking about? Who else do I need to have me think, you know, think with me, so that we can consider those dimensions and make a plan that's likely to work. And then, how do I monitor, you know, whether or not that's working, and what things are changing that influence my plan along the way. So it's like getting somewhere, but acknowledging that I'm not going to get there tomorrow, and I may never get there because there's going to move, right? So even my definition of what I'm working for is going to change. So I guess, to me, to sort of summarize, systemic change is an approach that recognizes the complexity, that brings the right resources to the table to address the complexity, and that understands that success is going to come in a series of approximations, and that what you're doing is increasing the probability of getting someplace very attractive.